It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Good evening and welcome to District Week 2 here on TribCast. Mark Ronick here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. We're live from Langford Field in Monroe City, the semifinals of the Class 2 District 6 tournament, as Bowling Green, 7-3 on the season, takes on the 9-1 number 1 seed Monroe City Panthers. Bowling Green, the 4 seed in a very stacked football district. You've got Monroe City at the top of the heap. They are the Class 1 state champions from a year ago and runner-up the year before that. Got bumped up to Class 2 this year, and they proved that even against Class 2 competition, they are still just as potent as a year ago. 9-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to a conference rival, Macon, earlier in the season. So they're the 1 seed, and then the 2 and 3 seeds are Clark County and Palmyra, which when you can push Palmyra back to a 3 seed in football, you know that 1 and 2 are very good teams, and we're seeing Monroe City here tonight at that number 1 position. Bowling Green, the 4 seed, and they're our only team left here in 2018 for football. Clark County and Palmyra, the 2-3 matchup, also taking place tonight up in Clark County, and boy, that is a beautiful facility up there, and they are trying to get into the championship game, which will be held a week from tonight, November 9th, at a time and a place to be determined. I'm guessing a 7 o'clock start, but place to be determined for sure, as 2 games left to decide who goes to that championship game and advances further in this Class 2 tournament. We'll take a quick break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. Lots to talk about leading up to this one. The 1-4 matchup, Monroe City and your Bowling Green Bobcats, in just about a half hour on TribCast. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Monroe City, the home of the number 1 seed Monroe City Panthers, 9-1 on the season as they host your Bowling Green Bobcats tonight, sporting a 7-3 record and the number 4 seed in this tournament. Bowling Green put up the highest point total in the opening week of districts, beating Clopton-Ellsbury last week at home in the Fog, 64-20. And a lot of those points for Clopton-Ellsbury were scored in the final 2 minutes of the first half. So other than that, pretty dominating performance by Bowling Green as they got the win. They also gave up the most points in the opening round. The next highest point total for a losing team was Van Far. They put up 6 points in a 41-6 loss to Palmyra in District Week 1. Clark County shut out Highland 42-0. And Monroe City shut out MMA 52-0. But the most offense belonged to the Bobcats last week, putting up 64 points. Talked about that shutout of MMA, the 8 seed, 52-0. Panthers are 9-1. 2 straight appearances in that Class 1 title game, including last year's 15-0 run to the state title. They were bumped up to Class 2 this year. Their only loss, 26-12. A conference setback to Macon in Week 4. Bowling Green finished the regular season by winning their final 3 games and the first game in districts to flip a 3-3 start into a 7-4 finish. Kaleo Dade has been a tackling machine at the linebacker position, moving up the single-season top 10 for tackles by a Class 2 defender. He's in the top 10. I think he's 7 now for all time in a single season. Dade was named to the first team as an all-conference linebacker and a unanimous first-team running back. Ethan Everhart also named a first-team EMO offensive lineman. Austin Callahan, a first-team defensive back, second-team cornerback, and a second-team punter. Braden Perez earned first-team defensive line, and Jacob Bowen was second-team also on the offensive line, and Cameron Worley was a second-team wide receiver. So some postseason honors. Bowling Green took second place in the EMO with the late-season collapse of North Callaway after injuries really depleted their roster. So that's kind of what's happened leading up to this one. We'll talk about the quarterback comparisons and what Bowling Green will have to do to be successful here on the road in District Week 2. We still have a lot more Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame coming up for you on thepeoplestribune.com.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
I can't believe it's been almost a week already, but congratulations again to Coach Dean Street and the Bowling Green Lady Cats. You're back-to-back state softball champions in Class 2. And, of course, you can relive the moments by listening in the TribCast archive or thumbing through the free downloadable photos on our website, thepeoplestribune.com. Great season, and good luck, by the way, to the Bowling Green cross-country teams as they make their way to state and as a team, and then all the other cross-country athletes that'll be making appearances in the state finals as well this weekend. A great video of the cross-country teams from Bowling Green going through a high-five line at Frankfort Elementary on their way out of town this afternoon. So good luck to Coach Chance and the Bowling Green Bobcat cross-country teams this weekend. And speaking of Coach Chance, don't forget to keep voting. What is today? The 2nd? It means we have 11 days left to vote for Matt Chance for the most valuable coach. It's online at themostvaluablecoach.com, presented by U.S. Cellular. Vote every day. Get everyone in your house registered to vote. Keep voting. He is 0.2 of a percentage point behind the leader, the football coach out of North Carolina at this point. So It's great for great recognition for Coach Chance, our area, and a great prize for the Bowling Green R1 School District of $50,000. That would be fantastic and well used by the district for sure on some things that they need. So vote for Coach Matt Chance, themostvaluablecoach.com. Vote every day. You can vote once a day per email address. So find the password to that email address you had in 1997. Get yourself registered and vote often, every day, as much as you can at themostvaluablecoach.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back, talk more about what Bowling Green has to do to be successful here at Monroe City in Week 2 on thepeoplestribune.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Monroe City. About 17 and a half minutes away from kickoff here between the Bowling Green Bobcats, the 4th seed, and the number 1 seed Monroe City Panthers. And Coach talked to Coach Kriedemeyer before the game, and he said that Bowling Green has to play better than they have against good opponents so far this season. In their wins, Bowling Green has been dominant, putting up 35 or more points in each victory this season. But in their losses, they've been shut out twice and held to 6 points or 12 points or less 3 times, including 6 points twice. So they need to step it up in order to make some noise here tonight in the district semifinal. And Coach Kriedemeyer said halfback dive, fullback dive, wing back, asking his boys, are they man enough to stop it? That's the question here tonight. We'll talk more about it as we continue here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Mid-America Auto and Towing. filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing. A no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touch-tone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Monroe City. An absolutely fabulous rendition of the national anthem. Had a male-female duet, and boy, it was a great harmony and a great way to start off the night here before District Week number 2, the Class 2 District 6 semifinals, as Monroe City welcomes in the number 4 seed Bowling Green Bobcats here in a 1-4 matchup. Talked to Coach Kriedemeyer. He said, are his boys man enough to stop it? That's the question he's asked his team tonight. And, boy, I said it's going to be a tough test for his linebackers, and he said that was an understatement to say the least. This is a great running team, and if they do have to pass the ball, Blake Hayes has done a great job. He's a very accurate passer. Watched some highlights over the week. Very talented receiving core, but his main job is handing off the ball in the 3-back wing T offense. So they have a lot of different guys that can put up some numbers on the ground, especially on this turf field here at Monroe City. And it's dry, so the footing should be good. Callahan for Bowling Green when he's on, and Dade has the run game working. Bowling Green is as potent an offensive threat as any team in the region. But we mentioned those statistics in games that they've lost this year. It just hasn't been very pretty. So they're going to have to put up the offensive numbers tonight, along with a great defensive effort to hang with this number 1 seed and state champion from a year ago, Monroe City Panther team. We'll take a quick break here at Monroe City. About 13 minutes to kickoff. We'll come back with your starting lineups after this on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See viasat.com for details.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touch-tone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Monroe City. It's time to take a look at tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineup. See all the services your health department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll start with the defense for the number 1 seed, Monroe City Panthers, and we'll start in the secondary where the free safety is number 13. He's 5'11", Lance Williams. The defensive backs, 5'8", number 1, Zach Osborne, 5'9", number 16, Blake Hayes, and number 82, they call him KKO. He's 6'1", Kalen Kendrick O'Brien. So those are your D-backs and safeties. The linebackers at 5'9", number 5, Damian Holland gets the start. Also number 24 at 5'6", Gatlin Bishel. Another linebacker, 5'6", number 66, Hunter Lilly. So 3 linebacker set, and then your defensive line for Monroe City. At tackle, 6'1", number 54, Jaden Underhill. Defensive end, number 57, he's 6'1", Max Hayes. At 5'7", number 58, Danny Dennison gets the start. And the other defensive lineman at defensive tackle, 6'1", number 69, Jonathan Saxbury. So let's just go down the line. Osborne, Holland, Williams, Hayes, Bischel, Underhill, Hayes, Dennison, Lilly, Saxbury, and KKO, Kalen Kendrick O'Brien. The offense for the Bowling Green Bobcats, we'll start with the lineman at right tackle, 5'10", junior Andrew Biggs, number 76, a sophomore at 5'9", Jacob Bowen. The left guard is number 60, a junior 6-foot-tall Braden Perez. At right guard, number 55, 5'10", sophomore Tristan Charlton. And at center, 5'11", or 5'10", junior Ethan Eberhardt. So there's your offensive line for Bowling Green. The wide receivers, number 88, 6'1", junior George Niemeyer. Number 26, a senior at 5'8", Kyle Horner. Number 11, a 5'8", junior Lane Parker. And number 6, a 6'3", junior Cameron Worley. And the offensive backfield, the running back is at 5'11", a senior Kaleo Dade. And at quarterback, 6'3", junior number 3, Austin Callahan. So go down the line. You got Dade, Callahan, Worley, Parker, Horner, Eberhardt, Charlton, Perez, Bowman, Biggs, and Niemeyer, your starters for Bowling Green offensively. Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. Check out all the services your health department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll take a quick break as Monroe City gets ready to take the field. Bowling Green on the far sideline, finishing up their warm-ups. And district football, the semifinals of the Class 2 District 6 tournament, just around the corner here on TribCast.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Monroe City. We're just minutes away from district football. Monroe City in their Iowa Hawkeye, Pittsburgh Steelers looking uniforms, taking on the all-white trimmed in red Bowling Green Bobcats here in District Week number 2. The Class 2 District 6 semifinals, number 1 Monroe City, number 4 Bowling Green. The other matchup, Clark County and Palmyra, going on at Clark County High School, starting in just about 5 minutes as well. Oh, we are ready for District Football Week number 2. Bowling Green, Monroe City, packed house here at Langford Field. And we'll be back with the kickoff after this on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast. celebrating 10 years of champions. High school football on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, Lacrosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Mid-Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school football from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
And welcome to Monroe City, District Week number 2 of the Class 2 District 6 tournament here on TribCast. Mark Fronick in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. The captains have shaken hands, and the coaches some final pleasantries. Now they shake hands and head back to their respective sidelines. And now it's time to flip the coin and see who will start the game with the ball here in the second week of the Class 2 District 6 tournament. Bowling Green, our only team left here in 2018 after 1 week of district play, taking on the number 1 seed here tonight in the second game of the postseason. Winner will face the winner of the Clark County Palmyra game 1 week from tonight. If it's Bowling Green, it'll probably be on the road once again. And it looks like Monroe City has won the toss, and they will receive when we come back. It'll be Panther ball, at least Bowling Green kicking off to Monroe City here on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Niemeyer to kick off, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Zach Osborne deep for the Panthers to receive this opening kick here from Langford Field. District week number 2, Niemeyer raises his hand, starts his run, and puts his boot into the ball, and it's a squib kick. And it is mishandled initially, but Monroe City falls on it. And they'll take over 1st and 10, start the offensive night for the Panthers at the 30-yard line. Panthers with the first offensive series, and Blake Hayes trots out with the play from the near sideline. Bowling Green on the far sideline. Black helmets, white uniforms, trimmed in red. Looks sharp on the road. 3-back set. Hayes under center, and the give is up the middle for a gain of about 4. Keenan Batstall for 4 yards. Yeah, make it more like 5. Started at the 30, now at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Back to throw already is the quarterback flush from the pocket, and he's going to take off. On the near sideline, he's got first down yardage, and Moore still on his feet and finally brought down deep in the secondary by number 26, Kyle Horner. Hayes with a big run into Bobcat territory. $22 yards on the run and a first down. So Monroe City all the way down to the 43-yard line of the Bobcats, 1st and 10. Just 44 seconds into this game. Monroe City already on the move. Give is to the second man coming out of the backfield, and a nice tackle. Austin Callahan got him after a gain across the 40 to the 37-yard line. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Hayes brings in the play. Center first to the ball with 13 on the play clock. Put a man in motion to the near side. He's got the handoff. That's number 2, Plum. And he is finally brought down. Aaron Plum inside the 20 of the Bobcats. Callahan with the tackle again for the Bobcats, but not until after a big gain. 16 yards this time. So the Bobcats need a stop here. They're down to the 21-yard line. Inside handoff that time, and Batzel only gets a yard or 2. Make it 1 yard, 2nd and 9. Hayden Finley in on the tackle that time for the Bobcats. 5th play of this drive. As we played 2 minutes, Bowen also in on the stop for Bowling Green. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. And off this time goes to the far side for number 1, Zach Osborne. He breaks through and inside the 10 as he cut it back inside on the Bobcat defense. And it'll be a first down. Callahan picks up his 3rd tackle already. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. First and goal from the 7 for the Panthers. Pitch to the near side, and in for the 7-yard touchdown is number 20 for the Panthers, Gage Bottoms. And Monroe City takes a 6-0 lead here. Just 2.5 minutes, 2:35 into the quarter. They'll go for 2. Already up 6-0. They're going to try and make it 8 for the 2-point try. They go to the air for it and over to the far side and incomplete. It'll remain 6-0 here in the early going. Monroe City lead the Bowling Green Bobcats. 9:25 to go here in the first quarter. This is District Football on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors. Kay and Horner back deep for the Bobcats. The kicker, Damian Howland, number 5 for the Panthers. 7-yard touchdown, Gage Bottoms. 9:25 to play. The 2-point conversion no good for Monroe City. They lead at 6-0. Howland ready to kick off to the Bobcats. Bobcats squibbed it. Almost caused a turnover. And Howland kicks it deep. Fielded on the far sideline. And on the run, cutting. Breaking through the first wave of tackles across the 35 to about the 38-yard line is Kyle Horner. Nice return. Antoine Battle in on the stop, and Howland, the kicker. And Bowling Green will take over at the 36.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Bowling Green. Ball at the
9:16 to play here in the opening quarter. Callahan and the offense, he's in an empty backfield with 5 receivers here on 1st down. Long look to the sideline, 10 on the play clock. Now Callahan, the linebacker's coming, takes off, met at the line of scrimmage and pulled backward. He may get a yard on the play. There on the stop is Hunter Lilly. Damian Howland also in on the stop, number 5. Clock running under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, 6-0 Panthers. Motion man, back to throw. They go to the far side. It's caught by Brakefield. Not much there. He may have gained a yard or 2. Stayed in bounds. And they'll bring up 3rd down. Scratch that. It was Worley, 6, not 8. Brakefield on the reception. It's 3rd and 8 for Bowling Green after a pair of 1-yard gains, one on the ground, one in the air. On 3rd down and long. Callahan throws to the far side. It's caught at the marker, and I think they've got enough for the first. Worley again for 8 yards. The stop by Kalen Kendrick O'Brien, the defensive back for the Panthers, KKO, and they're going to say he's short. Boy, that ball, he had it across the marker. 4th and about the length of a football. That's a bad spot for the Bobcats. Like to show them some TribCast replay here. So 4th and 1 for Bowling Green. They're going to go for it from the 45-yard line. They've got to strike back. Motion. They go up the middle, and, they faked it to the far side, and they do have the 1st down. Play action, Austin Callahan, fake me out, and they get the 1st. Goes out of bounds, 7:54 to go here in the opening quarter, 6-0 Panthers. Battle chased him out. Bowling Green gets 5 on the quarterback option. So a fresh set near midfield, right at midfield, as a matter of fact, for Bowling Green. Trying to answer back to the early score from the Panthers. Callahan throws, it's tipped in the air and picked off at the 47-yard line. Pass was tipped straight up in the air, and number 24 got it. Gatlin Bixel. I knew that one would hit me. At one point or another tonight, but Bixel with the INT. So the Bowling Green possession ends with 7:48 to go in the opening quarter on a tip ball. And good field position for the Panthers to start their second offensive series. Hayes triggers the play. And they go to the far sideline with it across midfield. And Zach Osborne, a nice gain on the first play of this series into Bobcat territory. And all the way down to the, oh, there is a penalty down. It's in the area of holding, and it is a hold against the Panthers. And this one will come back. The flag thrown at the line of scrimmage. So they'll go back to the 37. So, break there for the Bobcats. After the turnover, a penalty against the Panthers has them at 1st and 20. From their own 37. Hayes brings the play in from the near sideline. 15 on the play clock as they break huddle. Two behind in the backfield. That wing back off to the side. And it's a little reverse inside to number 20. And Gage Bottoms, who scored the touchdown earlier, gets it out to the 44-yard line and gets about 8 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. They give him 7 officially, so 2nd and 13 from the 44. Bobcats have to almost have a spy out there to see which one of those 3 backs is going to get the ball. From right in front of us here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth at 2nd and 13. Back to throw this time, stepping up in the pocket. He puts the ball in the air, and that's a duck. And no flag on the play. The way that the intended target was clamping, I thought they were going to call Callahan for a late hit. Just an incompletion, 6:27 to go. We played almost half of this first quarter in a 6-0 ball game. Beautiful complex here at Monroe City. All turf field, great track. Very nice press box as they bust through. They've got the first down and more. Callahan jumps on the back of Bansell. That's Keenan Bansell, the 5'11" running back. That gets them into Bowling Green territory for the second time inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. 17 yards on the carry and a timeout taken on the field. With 6:15 to play here in the first quarter, 6-0 Monroe City in Districts on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
The Polaris factory authorized clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
6:15 to play here in the first quarter, 6-0 Monroe City, and they're driving inside the Bobcat 40-yard line to the 37. Fifth play of the drive coming up after the timeout. Hand off to number 45, Keenan Bansell, 42, and he gets about 2 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Kaleo Dade with the tackle, his first of the night. They only gave him 1, so it's 2nd and 9. As Hayes comes in from the near sideline, 20 on the play clock. And they'll break the huddle, head to the line with 15. .536 to go in the opening quarter. Hand off inside, and again, it's Batzel. 6th play of the drive already. Callahan having a big night as far as the amount of tackles. 6 yards by Batzel that time. Making 3rd and 3. .511 to play in the first, the clock running. And off to number 1 this time, Zach Osborne. And he is into the secondary and finally brought down at the 16-yard line of the Bobcats. And up for a first down. Kyle Horner finally stopped him after Osborne made a few players miss for Bowling Green. Bowling Green, they need to force a turnover. Monroe City got one. Hayes under center. Put a man in motion. He rolls out to the far side. Puts it in the air, and it is caught by Osborne, and he's in for the 16-yard score. Hayes to Osborne. And the lead grows to 12-0 here in the opening quarter. They'll go for 2 to try and make it 14. .425 to go in the opening quarter. So they score 5 minutes apart, exactly. Going for 2, excuse me. Batzel is stopped short, it appears. Pardon me for the camera work. And the score remains 12-0. 4:25 to play here in the first. Bobcats have their work cut out for them here in District Week 2 on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Early going, Clark County leads Palmyra 8-0 at Clark County High School. The winner of that one takes on the winner of this one as Monroe City has extended their lead to 12-0 as Hayes hits Osborne for a 16-yard touchdown pass. Horner and Kay back deep to return this kickoff after the second touchdown of the night for the Panthers. And it's fielded deep in Bobcat territory and on the run with it, putting his head down and bouncing off a tackle momentarily and then brought down is Horner. The kicker got him. 4:15 to play. And the Bobcats ready for their second offensive series. Down now 2 touchdowns. They turned it over the first time. A tip pass turned into an interception.
First and 10 for Bowling Green. Ball for 23.
Back to throw. And now taking off is Callahan to the far side. He's got first down yardage and some more. Lance Williams on the tackle. 16 yards, the gain for Callahan on first down. Bobcats going no huddle. Monroe City not set. Coach Kriedemeyer yells out blast right. You can hear it from over here. Callahan looking for the pitch out. He kept it, and he's going to get positive yardage out to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain on first down, bring up 2nd and 5. Danny Dennison on the tackle, but a nice move by Callahan to go over the first man, or upper body over and around, and gets 5 yards out of that play. Callahan actually got 6 on the play, it appears, 2nd and 4. According to the spot on the far side, Callahan back to throw here on 2nd down. Has to step past the tackler, gets away, spins off a man, and is going to get positive yardage out of that somehow. Very creative running that time by Austin Callahan. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Max Hayes finally got him after Callahan made at least 4 Panthers miss. 3rd and 1, less than a yard for the Bobcats. They've converted a 4th and 1 already in this game. Callahan, deep shotgun with a man behind him. Inside pitch, and he's going to lose yardage on this one. Bring up 4th down. Kyle Horner on the shovel. They're going to give him positive yardage, barely short of a first down. David Holland on the stop for the Panthers with 2:05 to play in the first quarter. See if they can get the Panthers to jump, and they're going to say first down. They took a second look at it and give Horner and the Bobcats a first down on that short reception. They just got enough. So one unfavorable spot and one favorable spot. Clock running again. Inside 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Bobcats just shy of midfield. It's about the area where the interception ended their last drive. Here's Callahan trying to find the corner. He is met and hit hard after a gain of 1 on the far sideline, and his legs chopped out from under him. That was Howland with the tackle, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock running down to a minute here in the first quarter. On 2nd and 9. The Bobcats. Yep, whistles come out prior to the snap. Flying on the near side, and it's going to be a false start by the Bobcats. It'll be 2nd and almost 15. After that penalty with 49.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. That'll take them from right at midfield to shy of their own 45. Bobcats need something positive here on this second offensive series. Waning moments of the first quarter, 40 seconds to go. Still waiting for the play to come in from the far sideline. Now it does. Parker out to the near side. And a timeout taken by Bowling Green with 26.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. 12-0 Monroe City here in District Week number 2 on the peoplestribune.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Clark County has doubled their lead over Palmyra, now 16-0 over the Panthers in the first quarter. Here it's 12-0 Monroe City. Bowling Green with the ball, 26.2 seconds to go. South Shelby leads Scotland County 8-0 in that district semifinal down in Class 1. See if Bowling Green can pull something off here in the final seconds of the first quarter. And there's Kaleo Dade. He had a little trouble with the handoff, and he's going to lose yardage. On the play, it'll be 3rd and 15. And the clock will run down on Bowling Green in here in this first quarter. 12-0 after one. Monroe City, the number 1 seed, leads the number 4 seed Bowling Green Bobcats here on the peoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
After one, Monroe City leads Bowling Green 12-0. Bobcats will be facing a 3rd and 15 from their own 44 to start quarter number 2. 12 minutes on the clock. Offense back onto the field for the Bobcats. Bowling Green needs a conversion. Callahan in a deep shotgun. Will drop back even further. Puts it in the air, a screen pass, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Lane Parker, who was body slammed after he dropped the ball. No flags. It'll bring up 4th and 15, and the Bobcats will have to punt. 11:56 to go.
Number 6, Nolan Pennywell.
Nolan Pennywell on the takedown for the Panthers. Punt team comes on for the Bobcats, and the deep man will be, I thought it was going to be number 1, Osborne, but now backing up. He is a different Panther. At the quarterback, 16. I think it is Hayes, the deep man. Callahan to punt here on 4th and 15 to start the second quarter. Callahan gets the kickoff, goes to the far side with a nice punt. It's going to stay on the field and be down inside the 5 by the Bobcats. What a kick by Callahan to pin the Panthers deep all the way down to the 2. Very nice. Great punt. Maybe the best punt I've seen in several years. So 1st and 10 from their own 2. The Panthers backed all the way up. 11:46 to play in the half. Clark County ahead of Palmyra. Monroe City leading Bowling Green. Right, safety would be big here. Get them on the board. First and 10 from the shadow of their own goal line. They go up the gut with it with number 42, and there isn't going to be a safety this time. He takes it all the way out to the 25-yard line, a 23-yard gain on first and 10 from their own 2. Nice run by Keenan Batstall.
That's good enough for Monroe City. First down.
That's a letdown for the Bobcat defense. Clock running down to 11.5 minutes to play in the half. Another handoff inside to number 1 this time. Zach Osborne. Short gain. Give him 5 on the play. 6. 2nd and 4. Out to the 31. Bobcats need to steal the momentum here. On second down, it's Osborne again. No, it's on the far side, deep far side, and all the way out to midfield and across. That's Gage Bottoms, who scored the first touchdown of the night with a huge gain across midfield all the way down to the 42-yard line of the Bobcats. 10:42 to play. 27 yards. They've had gains of 23 and 27 with a little 6-yard gain in between. And with the play from the near sideline is Lance Williams. Now they sprint to the line. Look for a pass here. Nope. Another handoff to Osborne. Inside handoff, and he's broken through, and he's going to break all the way for the score. Zach Osborne for 42 yards. And it's 18-0 Panthers with 10:10 to play in the first half. Ten to play. They'll go for 2 to try and make it 20-0 here with just over 10 minutes to play in the half. What a run that time by Osborne. Already up to 81 yards on the night. Going for 2. Inside handoff, and this time he's in for the 2-point conversion. That's number 42, Keenan Batzel, to make it 20-0 Monroe City here in the first half. 10:10 to play, quarter number 2. We'll be back with more district football after this on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
42-yard run by Osborne. Batzel adds the 2-point conversion. They're 1 for 3 on 2-point plays tonight, but it's 20-0 Monroe City, the number 1 seed, leading the number 4 seed Bobcats. Again, Clark County leading Palmyra 16-0 at last check. Kick goes deep. Fielded at the 18-yard line. And Horner is thrown down across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Make it K on the return. So Bowling Green will take over across their own 30 to the 35. Got to get on the board before the half ends. You can't afford to drop any further behind to these Panthers before the first 24 minutes are complete. 1st and 10 from the Bobcats. From the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Best receivers out there for Bowling Green on the near side. You got a Worley, Niemeyer. There's 4 of them on the near side. Ooh, stacked. They put a man in motion to the near side, fake the handoff, and it's Callahan, and he's caught and dropped for a 1-yard loss on 1st down. So all those stacked receivers and the motion didn't fool the Panthers, as it'll be 2nd and 11. Saxberry on the tackle. 9:45 to play in the 2nd quarter. Again, they'll stack up the receivers on the near side. 2 rows of 2. 1 receiver to the far side. Callahan in an empty backfield. They give it to Niemeyer, and he's going to lose yardage. Loss of 1 on the play. It's 3rd and 12. Negative 1-yard pass to George Niemeyer. Hunter Lilly in on the stop for the Panthers. Bowling Green needs some forward motion here. Still stacking up the receivers, back to throw. They go to the far side with it, and it is caught on the far sideline. What a pass, what a catch on the far side. Beautiful to Matt Kay. What a pass, what a catch. And right there to tackle him was Wisdom, but not after Bowling Green converts the 3rd down, gets it into Panther territory and all the way down to their own 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Make it the 28. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, their best field position tonight. Here's Callahan to the air again, and this one is incomplete. Intended target this time was Cameron Worley. Bring up 2nd and 10. Kendrick O'Brien on the stop, or on the coverage rather, for Monroe City with 8:34 to go. The clock is stopped. 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Callahan with protection. Steps up, throws, and it is overthrown across the middle. And intended target was Worley again. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. $8:30 to play. 3rd and 10, Bowling Green.
It'll be 3rd and 10 for Bowling Green.
Monroe City beat MMA 52-0 in the opening round a week ago. So they've started off districts by putting up 72 straight points against their opponents. And flags come out. And it'll be a false start for the Bobcats. That'll take them back. It'll be 3rd and 15. Illegal motion. Clark County in their game against Palmyra have scored the first 16 points. So they've outscored their opponent so far by a 68-0 total in the first game plus a quarter. Callahan back to throw. Going deep, and it is incomplete, just off the fingertips of Worley this time. And it'll bring up 4th down for the Bobcats. They've gone 3 straight times to Cameron Worley. Incomplete each time. That was the closest one, off the fingertips. After the long pass to Kay, got him in this position. They've gone 3 straight to Worley. Working against KKO.
4th and 15 for Bowling Green.
They'll go for it here on 4th and 15. Callahan, deep shotgun. Back to throw. Puts it up to the far side. It is tipped by Lane Parker and incomplete, and a turnover on downs. With 8:19 to go.
Take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Monroe City.
Their own 31. Monroe City will take over 1st and 10. So an interception and a turnover on downs. Also a punt for the Bobcats. So they've come up empty on their first 3 possessions, and a timeout taken by the Bobcats with 8:19 to go in the first half. 20-0 Monroe City leads here in District Week 2 on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
So a turnover on downs prior to the timeout by Bowling Green. They trail Monroe City 20-0. 3 state touchdowns by the Panthers to start this game. 1 2-point conversion on 3 tries. Rolling out the quarterback. Dade falls down. Little screen pass, and it's to nobody. No one even close. On first down, it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 31. .8:11 to play. Clock stops on the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Beautiful turf field here at Monroe City High School. They've treated it like a track meet so far. 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing. On 2nd and 10. On the near side, breaking through is number 42, Batzel. Nice gain on 2nd down, 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Clock running down to 7:55. Jacob Bowen in on the stop for the Bobcats after an almost 7-yard gain.
7-yard gain, 3rd and
Impressive trio of runners. That's not even counting their quarterback, Hayes. Bowling Green hasn't stopped Monroe City yet. 3 for 3 touchdowns per offensive possessions. And up the middle, Batzel again has the first down out to the 46-yard line of the Panthers. Gavin Dieters on the stop.
6-yard gain for the Panthers. That's good enough.
3 plays, they're out to the 46-yard line. Started at their own 31. 7:15 to play as the clock runs here in the first half. On 1st and 10. Put a man in motion. It's an inside handoff to Batzel again, and he rolls off a tackle for a gain of 3. On first down, it'll be 2nd and 7. To the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Hayden Finley in on the stop for the Bobcats. Nearing the midway point of the second quarter. State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime coming up. We'll check the other scores in this district and around the area, plus much more here from Monroe City. Fakes the pitch out, does Hayes, goes to the far side with it, and he's going to lose yardage. I think there was a little miscommunication there between he and Zach Osborne. He'll lose yardage on the play back across the 50 to the 40. All the way to the 45.5-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. One out of bounds, 6:12 to play. That's where Bowling Green definitely has an advantage at the quarterback position. Callahan, a much more creative runner, can turn a loss into a gain. Reverse to number 2. That's Plum. And he'll be stopped short of first down yardage. Gain of about 5 out to the 50-yard line just on the Bowling Green side. Bowen on the stop. And we'll see what the Panthers do here on 4th and 5. Stayed inbounds, under 6 minutes to play. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th. They give them the 49. Here we go, Bobcats. Get a stop. Get that ball back. Get a little momentum your way. And up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be stopped short. It's going to be very close. Osborne, gain of 4, and it'll be a turnover on downs back to the Bobcats. .5:22 to play in the half. From their own 45. Good job by the Bobcats to get the stop there on 4th and 5, get the ball back to their offense. Now let's punch one in before the half, make this a more palatable first half. You can't fall behind anymore. You have to get closer. You have to start chipping into this 20-point lead. Need to start doing it in a hurry. On 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 45. Callahan back to throw. Puts it in the air, and it is incomplete. Just squirted away that time from Lane Parker. He is not happy with himself and not being able to pull that one in. He had it. Just got a little squirrely in his arms and rolled away. 2nd and 10. Callahan had all day to throw that one. 5:16 to play in the half. Put a man in motion. That's Horner. Good shimmy shake on the shoulders there, and a little gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards for Callahan. Bring up 3rd down. They'll give him 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Come on, Bobcats. Something big here on 3rd and 7. From just shy of the 50, Callahan pitch out to the near side and run out of bounds is number 17 for the Bobcats, Deontay Fleming. Bring up 4th down and about 4. 3.5, 4 yards. Right across midfield, you're into Monroe City territory. And Bowling Green going to go for it here. Looking for the 4th down conversion. They're 1 for 2 converting 4th downs, and they'll stack it up Trips to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side, empty backfield for Callahan. Now they put a man in motion to the backfield. Callahan to the far side on the screen. It's Kay, and he gets away. He's got the first down into Monroe City territory across the 40-yard line. Matt Kay, big 4th down conversion for the Bobcats to keep this drive alive. Lance Williams' family ran him out of bounds with 4:23 to play in the half, but a big conversion for Bowling Green.
10-yard gain for Bowling Green. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
He did stay inbounds, actually, so the clock running down to 4:15 to go in the first half. Bobcats want to get in that end zone. From the 39, 1st and 10. Pitch out. Goes to the ground, and they're going to lose yardage on that one. As Gavin Dieters couldn't haul in that pitch out. It'll be a loss of 4 on the play. 6th play of the drive coming up. Clock running down to 3:44. 23 on the play clock. Bowling Green at the line waiting for the play to come in from Coach Kriedemeyer and the Bowling Green coaching staff. 3.5 to play. They come set with 10 seconds on the play clock. Running on 2nd and long, and they'll get some of that yardage from the previous play back.
Number 17, Fleming. Fleming on the carry. Tackle on the play.
Deontay Fleming.
66, Hunter Lilly.
Didn't get much back. 3 minutes even to go. It's 3rd and 14. They got 6 inches back. After that's about on the far sideline. 2:45 and a timeout taken. 2:47 to be exact here in the first half. You're watching District Week 2 action. The Class 2 District 6 semifinals on TribCast.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center, today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See viasat.com for details.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Clark County has increased their lead to 18-0 over Palmyra in the second quarter from Clark County High School. 3rd and 14 for Bowling Green. 2:47 to play after the timeout. Fleming splits out. Callahan going deep to the near side, and he's got a man, and he's got a touchdown to Matt Kay. It's a 41-yard touchdown. And Bowling Green is on the board here in the second quarter. Huge hookup from Callahan to Kay to make it 20-6. First points given up in the postseason by the Panthers. Cal to Kay. And Bowling Green will go for 2. Bowling Green spreads out that formation. Pass to the far side, little interference, and pushes him out of bounds, and it's no good. 20-6 our score. Pass was caught, but it was out the back. 20-6. Monroe City leads Bowling Green here in District Week number 2 on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
Bobcats score 41-yard hookup between Callahan and Kay. 2-point conversion, no good. And it's Niemeyer to kick things off. Kick goes to the ground, picked up at about the 30-yard line. And the return out to the 38. Howland on the return. He wasn't the deep man. Niemeyer, the kicker, with the stop. 2:35 to play. They'll start off at the 37. Bowling Green would love another stop here in the final 2.5 minutes. On 1st and 10, the Panther offense back on the field. Up by 14. Inside handoff and stumbling forward for a couple is number 42, Keenan Batzel. And on the stop, Hayden Finley for Bowling Green. Gain of about 4, it'll be 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard gain on 1st down, 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Another handoff. This one goes to the far side, and another 3 yards on the play. Gage Bottoms. Horner on the stop. And it'll be 2nd and almost 2 from the 45-yard line. Back end of the ball lays on the 45. Handoff goes to Osborne. He's got the 2 yards and more. He's into the secondary, and he's going to score again. In the end zone. My goodness, Osborne, his 2nd long score of the night, comes with 1:25 to go in the first half, and that's a killer for the Bobcats, who just got on the board. 54 yards.
That makes the score Monroe City 26, Bowling Green 6.
Wow. Back to a 20-point lead, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion.
Monroe City will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Osborne, huge return, or a huge run for a touchdown. Going for 2, they put a man in motion to the far side. It's a pitch out there, and he's dropped and short. Looked like if he would have just gone north and south on that one, Battle would have put it in. Instead, he tried to shift out to the far left and is stopped by the Bobcats, and they come up short on the 2-point conversion. 1:25 to go here in the first half. Monroe City scores again on TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
Damian Hallen on to kick off after another long touchdown by Zach Osborne, 54 yards. Kane Horner back deep for Bowling Green. 26-6 here in the second quarter. Need to start chipping away. You can't allow them those quick strikes back. Make them work for their points. Kick, squibber to the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Flags will take it out to the 35. After the penalty. Minute 25, so just shy of a minute and a half of game clock here before halftime for Bowling Green to work with.
For the Bobcats from their own 35.
Clark County leading Palmyra. Bowling Green trailing here in the second quarter to Monroe City. Clark County 24, Palmyra 0 now. So again, extending their lead are the Clark County Indians. Bowling Green taking their time to start this possession. 1st and 10. And they'll stack them up. Trips on the near side. One receiver to the far side for the Bobcats. Low snap. Callahan sets. Looks to the far side, and it is incomplete. It looked like the defensive back was holding the hand. Hayes was the defender. No penalty on the play. Bring up 2nd and 10. Hard to catch a ball with one hand. Niemeyer was the intended target that time. Minute 18 to play. Bobcats trail by 20 as they have much of the second quarter. Callahan going to put it away this time and get a gain of about 3 yards on second down. It'll be 3rd and 7 with a minute 10 to play.
Number 3, Callahan, the ball carrier.
Give him 4, 2nd and 6.
Number 54, Jaden Underhill.
Underhill on the stop. Clock running under a minute. Callahan to the near side. Back across his body and caught. What a catch. The ball was tipped.
Number 26,
That's Kyle Horner on the reception. And a first down for the Bobcats. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. 20.8 seconds to go, or 50.8 seconds to go. Clock running again from midfield. Callahan back again and is sacked. There to get him was number 69, Jonathan Saxbury. All the way back to the 40. Saxbury with the sack. 30 seconds to go, and Bobcats not going to burn a timeout here. Down to 23. Gets to the line, throws something upfield. 18 seconds on the play, a loss of 9. Down to 15 seconds. Callahan. Callahan flush from the pocket, he's sacked again. This time by number 58, Danny Dennison and Max Hayes. And that'll do it for the first 2 quarters of this ball game. 26.6. Or 26-6 is our score. Bowling Green trailing the number 1 seed Monroe City Panthers. And it's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime here from the home of the Panthers on the peoplestribune.com.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy electricity from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you're more than a customer. You're a member too. What does that mean? It means you have a say in how things run. It means you have equity in Quiver River when there's money left after expenses each year. It means that helping you save electricity is important because we're in this together. It means you have more than safe, reliable energy. You have power. You have people. Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those they serve. CUIVRE.com.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A little flash for the Bobcats there toward the end of the first half as they get on the board, but they still trail Monroe City 26-6. A couple of big touchdown runs for Zach Osborne for the Panthers. It's not as bad as what's going on at Clark County as they shut out the Palmyra Panthers. 28-0 through 2 quarters as Clark County, the Indians, lead the 3-seed Palmyra team. So if the first half is scores hold out, it'll be Monroe City and Clark County here at Langford Field a week from tonight in the district championship here in the Class 2 District 6 tournament. But Bowling Green has something to say about that. They only trail by 20 points through 2 quarters, and that's not insurmountable by any means, but it's going to have to take some stops. Bowling Green only forced 1 stop of the Monroe City Panthers in the first half. That was a second quarter turnover on downs. Every other possession has ended in a touchdown for Monroe City through the first 2 quarters. That can't continue into the second half of this ball game. We have about 12 minutes to go before quarter number 3 begins. This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. Bowling Green trailing 26-6 here at Monroe City on the peoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlingreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you. They hope to see everyone at this year's Bowling Green Tournament.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to Monroe City. The Bowling Green Bobcats are trailing the Monroe City Panthers through 2 quarters of this one. 26-6. Trying to check the ticker and just seeing it's 24-0. Clark County leading Palmyra. Palmyra has not gotten a first down in the first half of that ball game. So pretty rough night for the Palmyra Panthers as they trail in the district semifinal. Let's see here. South Shelby 22, Scotland County 16 late in the first half of that ball game. Hannibal leads Westminster 21-0. And any other scores around the area? Not seeing anything recent. So that's the only thing really going around. But not a whole bunch of games here in as we whittle down the teams left playing football in the state of Missouri here in the second week of districts. It'll be whittled down further here in about another hour and a half or so as we have 8 minutes to go before quarter number 3. Let's look at the first half scoring in this one. It started off on the first possession of the ball game for Monroe City. On the 7th play of the drive, it was a touchdown run of 7 yards for number 20, Gage Bottoms. 2-point conversion, no good, made it 6-0, just 9:25, so just 2.5 minutes into the first quarter of this one. Bowling Green got the ball, and on the 4th play of their first drive, the pass was tipped. Callahan's pass was tipped by Gatlin Biscoe. The linebacker actually hauled it in after the tip at the 47-yard line. So Bowling Green's first possession done with 7:48 to play. So Monroe City gets it back and unleashes an 8-play scoring drive, culminating in a Hayes pass to Osborne, the first of 3 touchdowns for Zach Osborne in the first half. This one a 16-yard reception, 2-point conversion, no good. It's 12-0. That score lasted through the end of the quarter. Bowling Green had to punt on the second play of the second quarter. So Monroe City gets it back. Just 3 plays later, Zach Osborne, a 42-yard touchdown run with 10:10 to play in the half. 2-point conversion good this time by Batsall to make it 20-0. Both teams on their next possession turned it over on downs. Bowling Green back to Monroe City. Monroe City back to Bowling Green. And then Bowling Green got it back and got a couple of big passing plays. The biggest, obviously, the 6th play of the drive, a 41-yard touchdown from Callahan to Matt Kay. 2-point conversion, no good. Bowling Green, though, on the board at 20-6 with just 2:40 left in the first half. That was plenty of time for Monroe City to answer because they've got a guy named Zach Osborne, and he's fast. 54-yard touchdown run from his own side of the field. 2-point conversion, no good with 1:25 to go. It's 26-6, and that's our halftime score here from District Week number 2 at Monroe City High School. Panthers lead the Bobcats. We'll take a break, come back with more of the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
26-6, our halftime score. Again, good luck to all the cross-country runners this weekend in the state cross-country meet at, I believe, Jefferson City. Bowling Green sent both of their teams, so another great season, another successful season for Coach Matt Chance, and he is also in the running for the most valuable coach in this great nation of ours. Vote at themostvaluablecoach.com. It's presented by U.S. Cellular, and the school of the winner, that winning coach gets $50,000 for the district. So it's a huge prize and a huge honor for one of the most honorable coaches I've ever met. Hardest working athletic director, and cross country is a hard sport, not just to participate in, but to coach. And he makes it a science. Coach Chance does. TheMostValuableCoach.com. Find every email address you've ever had and get back into them. Get yourself registered as many times as you got email addresses, and vote every day, all those times. And he's 0.2 of a percentage point down right now, Coach Chance is, to the leader, the football coach out of North Carolina. So let's get Coach back ahead. TheMostValuableCoach.com. Vote every day. About 11 days left before voting closes, and we've got to get those points and keep them up and get Coach Chance back in the lead for good this time. 26-6, our score after 2.5 minutes to go before quarter number 3 begins, and we'll see if Bowling Green has a comeback in them against a two-time championship game participant the last 2 years, winning it last year in Class 1. Monroe City, they bumped up to Class 2 for this season, and they look like they're just as tough in Class 2 football. 9-1 on the season and leading the number 4 seed Bobcats through 2 quarters, 26-6. Third quarter action coming up after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school football on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Viv Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school football from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
We played two corners here at Monroe City High School, and the Panthers lead your Bowling Green Bobcats by 20, 26-6. As we get ready to start the third quarter, both teams back on the field, stretching it out, running a few routes and getting warm. Very chilly night, almost toasty here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth as we get ready for the second half of this ball game. And thanks to everyone here at Monroe City for making us comfortable and getting us on the air here for the second week of this Class 2 District 6 tournament. We'll take a break, come back with kickoff, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company after this quick break on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance, Contracting, Heating, and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, SparksHeatingandCooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
Just about ready for quarter number 3. The teams back to their respective sidelines, and just about a minute to burn off before Monroe City kicks off, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. 3 touchdowns by Zach Osborne, 2 rushing, 1 receiving, and he's been the difference maker so far. The only other touchdown for the Monroe City team was their first touchdown, Gage Bottoms, on a 7-yard run. That made it 6-0 just 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Bowling Green's touchdown came with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half as Callahan hit Matt Kay for 41 yards. 2-point conversion, no good. That was answered by the third touchdown run of Osborne's to make it 26-6 after the game started with a 20-6 run, or 20-0 run by Monroe City. Holland going to kick it off for the Panthers as they come back on the field, and the Bobcats return team also coming back on now, was ready to start. And a big thank you to State Farm Insurance agents Paul Shucard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia for bringing you halftime all fall long here on the peoplestribune.com. Thanks to all our sponsors for making it a great fall here for TribCast in our 10th anniversary season on the peoplestribune.com. We've come a long way, and we're going to get back to where it started. Basketball coming up next as they go with a squib kick. It's off a Bowling Green return man, and the Bobcats fall on it as Brakefield finally returns it. And Bowling Green will start at their own 33-yard line. So the Bobcats get the first possession here in the second half. Callahan brings the offense onto the field. They go 4 wide on the far side. Not stacked this time, just lined up. 5 receivers. They go to the middle, and it's picked off. First pass of the second half is picked off, and that's Damian Howland on the return. And he was the only player within 5 yards of that ball. Callahan finally stopped him, but it's a pick for Howland and the Panthers. Just 11 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Monroe City is set up. 1st and 10 from inside the Bobcat 20 at the 18. That's a killer there. So the Panthers deep in Bobcat territory. It's a handoff on first down and a touchdown. 18-yard score. 42. Keenan Batzel makes it 32-6 with 11:44 remaining here in the third quarter as Monroe City gets the interception and makes the Bobcats pay here to start the third quarter. They'll go for 2 again. Batzel for 18 yards. And he's got it again, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So the Bobcats start with the spunner here in quarter number 3, 34-6. We'll take a break, come back with more district action after this on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
Ball in the air, and I think the Bobcats came down with it this time. No. I think Monroe City knocked it away at the end, and I think the Panthers might have it again. No official word yet. No, Bowling Green ball. Bowling Green ball. Somehow they came back to get it on the ground. That would have been a deal breaker for Bowling Green. Lane Parker saves it for the Bobcats. Their own 33-yard line. So just where they started the last drive. That ended in one play. Howland an interception. The play after that, Batzel an 18-yard touchdown. So has not been a great start to the second half for the Bobcats. Callahan flush from the pocket, and he'll go out of bounds on the near sideline. Underhill on the stop after a gain. Loss of 1. Loss of 1, it'll be 2nd and 11. Not a whole bunch of receivers out there this time, just 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Loaded backfield for the Bobcats. They put a man in motion. And not much there. No gain on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 11. And something they haven't done is gone to Kaleo Dade on the ground much. He's been on the sideline for most of the offensive plays. Gavin Dieters on the run. Max Hayes on the stop. Actually gave him another loss, so it's 3rd and 12. 10:54 to play in the third quarter. Motion. Fakes the handoff to the motion man, gives it inside. Gavin Dieter's not much there. And it'll be 4th and 12. And the punt team will come on. Holland on the stop for the Panthers. And a 3-and-out for the Bobcat offense here with 10:23 to play and the clock running. So Callahan will punt. They'll angle it to the right, the near side. Play clock down to 10. Actually, they go to the far side with it. It'll go across the 35 and out of bounds. Back to Monroe City, 9:55 to play here in the third quarter. This is high school football on TribCast.
The Polaris factory authorized clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
After the punt, 1st and 10 for the 35 for the Panthers. We're up by 28 and an inside handoff to Batzel, who's having a big second half already. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Callahan and Khalil Dade on the stop. It was said so wrong by the PA guy that I messed it up. Panthers right in front of us here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth on 2nd down. They've got first down yardage and some more across the 50 to the Bobcats 48. Batzel again. It's been 4 straight runs by Batzel here in the second half. 18-yard touchdown run, a 2-point conversion, and the first 2 runs of this drive. They're going up-tempo with the offense, too. Quickly to the line. Fresh set of downs. It's Batzel again, and he's into the secondary and brought down. Excuse me, this time it's Battle. Antoine Battle. In on the stop, Michael Starks. Starks, a 6-foot sophomore. Under 9 minutes to play. The clock stopped to move the chains. Now they roll again. 34-6. It looks like the Panthers want to end this one early. Keeper, Hayes, to the near side, and he's run out of bounds. Blake Hayes on the carry this time, the quarterback. They're on the stop this time, Lane Parker. He ran him out down to the 30-yard line of the Bobcats. Give him 7, it'll be 2nd and 3. Just a lot of different options out there for Monroe City, and it's a good problem to have, isn't it? When you can have your system and be able to execute it properly because you got the personnel to do so. Here's a throw, and it is caught and a touchdown. Hayes to KKO, Kaylin Kendrick O'Brien for 30 yards. And another touchdown for the Panthers, 40-6. They'll go for 2. All Panthers tonight, and the 2-point conversion is stopped short. So it remains 40-6, a 34-point lead. That's outside the realm of the running clock, which only gets triggered in the fourth quarter anyway. 8:33 to go here in the third. It's 40-6 Monroe City in the second week of districts on TribCast.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details. Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com. South Shelby now leading Scotland County 30-16. Macon leads Lathrop. Another onside attempt, and this one is recovered. Pardon me. Recovered by Monroe City. Kind of got out of focus there for a second. The Panthers get it, and they want to stick it to Bowling Green for some reason. Goodness.
Number 13, Lance Williams with that recovery.
So they'll take over at the 50-yard line. So they take over again. Back-to-back offensive possessions for Monroe City. They've been trying it the entire half. And is there something in the past of these two coaches that is causing Monroe City to try and run it up? Over to the far side for Osborne. He's looking for another long touchdown. He's brought down after a gain of about 8 down to the 42. Bring up second down and short for the Panthers. Nick Brakefield on the stop.
8-yard gain for the Panthers, second down and 2.
Clark County up by 30 against Palmyra at home. The winner of that game takes on the winner of this game. Said at halftime this one was far from over. It is getting closer. Back to throw is Hayes to the far side. On the sideline, overthrew it by about 3 yards. Incomplete. I think that's his first incompletion in limited attempts tonight. The Gage Bottoms was the intended target. He scored the first touchdown of the night for the Panthers. The third and two for Monroe City. Drive started with an onside kick recovery by the Panthers, leading by 34 points. On 3rd and 2. Give is to the motion man. He's got the first down and a little bit more across the 40 to the 38. That's Antoine Battle again for the Monroe City Panthers. Clock stops with 7:37 to go to move the chains, and now it rolls again. Clay O'Dade on the stop.
For the Panthers, that's good enough for Monroe City. First and 10 for the Panthers, ball at the 38.
7.5 minutes to play in the third. Fresh set of downs for Monroe City. Give to the near side, and taking a big hit at the end is Aaron Plum, but a nice gain there on the stop. Deontay Fleming for Bowling Green, gain of 6. Played almost half of this third quarter already, and Monroe City's had the ball for most of it. Bowling Green has had 4 offensive plays, a punt and interception in those 2 possessions. Both have been answered by a Panther touchdown. Back to throw is Hayes. Sets, throws up the middle, and it is caught, and that is another touchdown for Monroe City. Number 24 on the receiving end, Gatlin Bixel. Bixel for 31 yards from Hayes.
31-yard touchdown play for the Panthers. And that makes the score Monroe City 46. Bowling Green 6.
Wow. 46-6 here in the third quarter. And we'll see if they try and go for another onside kick here after they go for two. Inside handoff, and in for the score is Batzel. So Bixel with the touchdown, 2-point conversion for Batzel. And it's Monroe City 48 and Bowling Green 6 here with 6:34 to go in the third quarter on the peoplestribune.com.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
We're in the third quarter, almost the midway point. Already 3 scores for Monroe City here in the second half, as this is turned into a rout of the number 4 seed Bowling Green Bobcats. So it's looking like the Panthers and the Clark County Indians for the championship at Langford Field here in Monroe City next week. There may be some boos if Monroe City goes for another onside kick here. Up by 42 points. They kick it deep. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Trying to get away is Kay, and he's brought back and buried. Short of the 25-yard line, they'll give him the 24. Brennan Wisdom on the stop for the Panthers. So the 23-yard line is where Bowling Green will start first and 10. They've had 3 and out and an interception their first 2 possessions here in the second half. 6:01 to play in the third. 18 minutes left in Bowling Green's season. Basketball just around the corner on TribCast. To the far side, now cuts it back up the middle, and a big hit on Matt Kay at the end of that run. He'll get out to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Zach Osborne was the man that delivered the big hit at the end. He's making a name for himself again tonight. 5 minutes to play in the third. Bobcats. Kay in the backfield, along with Callahan. And the handoff is to Matt Kay again, and he's again knocked sideways by a hit this time by Underhill. Excuse me, Max Hayes on the stop. Third down. And about 3. Back-to-back runs by Matt Kay. The 5'8" senior. As they're trying anything here coming out of the backfield. On third down. Callahan. Pitch out to the near side. That's K again, and he'll be run out of bounds short of the first.
22K ran out of bounds.
They say keep the clock moving. Blake Hayes on the stop. Be 4th and 3, no gain on the play. And now they give him a yard. So it'll be 4th and 2 for the Bobcats. As K will come out after 3 consecutive runs. And now they start the play clock. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. Callahan puts a man in motion, and flags come out, and it's going to be 4th and 7. Bowling Green now will punt, you would think, on 4th and 7 from inside their own 30, and yeah, the punt team will come on. So the Bobcats had a chance to convert there. Penalty kills it, and the clock is just running now as the lead is 42 here in the third. 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Callahan on to punt. Second punt of the second half. It comes to the near side, and it is out of bounds. I think they're going to mark it at the 45-yard line of the Bobcats. So a short field coming up for Monroe City after this on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Reverse to Osborne on first down, and he is caught from behind. Oh, that's a great tackle. Or another 6 on the board. That's Callahan on the stop. Or Osborne was gone for the 4th time. Minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. All Monroe City tonight. It is enough for the first down down to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10. Inside handoff for Batzel. And he takes it down inside the 25 to the 22 of the Bobcats. Well, they get it in before the end of the quarter. They've got 57 seconds to make it 22 yards. Lazier in on the stop for Bowling Green. 7 yards on that on that run for Batzel. Down to 43 seconds. Waiting for the play to come from the sideline. Here comes Hayes with it for Monroe City. Not going to be a happy ride home for the Bowling Green Bobcats. Their season going to come to an end here for 2018. A winning season. Inside handoff and pushing the pile back of the Bobcats. So they won't score on that run by Batzel, and we'll go to the 4th quarter with a 48-6 score. 3 in the books. Monroe City going to the championship game. We'll be back with the 4th after this on TribCast.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors. Third quarter, 10:23 to go at Clark County, and the Indians lead the Palmyra Panthers 30-0. Start of the fourth quarter here. Bobcats trailing by a lot. And nothing there on third down as they start bringing in the subs. Painter on the run. And that'll bring up fourth down. Perez on the stop for Bowling Green. 15 seconds gone here in the fourth. 4th and 2. And the new quarterback is Kyle Hayes. So Kyle takes over for Blake Hayes. They bring in the second stringers here for Monroe City. Inside handoff, and it's going to be very close. Damian Howland on the run. And it looks like he is short of the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Kaleo Dade on the stop. So Bowling Green will take over 1st and 10 from their own 23. And it looks like they're going to keep the second stringers in there against the Bobcat offense. They do bring in Josh Cordy at receiver for the Bobcats. George Niemeyer in there on the near side. And the last man on. Yep. Let's see. Kay on the run. He goes to the far side. He's got first down yardage. Trying to cut back and is brought down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Good run by Matt Kay to start this drive. 2 minutes gone here. Logan Bulig on the stop. He's a 6'1" player for the Panthers. 16 yards for Kay on that run and a fresh set of downs. 9:55 to play. Give is to Kay again. Bounces off a man, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. It may give him forward progress back to the original line, and they will. No gain on the play. Pennywell in on the stop for the Panthers. As we played almost 3 minutes here in the final quarter of the 2018 season for Bowling Green. District semifinal. They'll finish with a 7-4 record. Up the gut and brought down near the 45 is number 17 for the Bobcats, Deontay Fleming. Leave them about 2 yards short of the first down at the 45, right in front of us here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Clock still running down under 9 minutes. 3rd and 2 for Bowling Green. Collin keeps it himself, has the first down, and is into the secondary, trips and falls across the 45 to the 41-yard line of the Bobcats. Wisdom on the stop, and I think that was more the 45-yard line making the stop, and a timeout taken by Bowling Green. 8:25 to play here in the final quarter. 48-6, Bowling Green trails on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
quick timeout. Bobcats back on the field with 8:24 to play. As Clark County's extended their lead over Palmyra to 36-0. Here it's 48-6, Monroe City leading our Bowling Green Bobcats. New quarterback in there for the Bobcats. Brakefield. Put a man in motion. And off inside, and it comes to the near side. Good stiff arm by Fleming, and he's run out of bounds across the 25-yard line of the Panthers. Logan Bulig on the stop as it's turned into a JV ball game here with 8 minutes to go.
First and 10 for the Bobcats.
Brakefield in the shotgun. And off to Fleming, goes far side with it. Reverses field. He's coming back near side, and he's going to score. Deontay Fleming is stopped short. Deontay Fleming all the way down to the 2. It'll be first and goal for the Bobcats. 7.5 to play. He was stopped dead in his tracks, said, I'll try this way. And Fleming takes it all the way down to the 2-yard line. First and goal for Bowling Green. Fleming, the deep back here on first and goal. And off is to number 17, Fleming, and he stopped short of the goal line by the Monroe City defense. Clock continues to run. We're under 7 minutes. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be second and goal from the 1. Quentin Ramaberger on the stop, number 79. High snap. Brakefield going to keep it himself. Cuts it back, and he is stopped short. Loses yardage on the bad snap, back to the 3. Bring up third down and goal. Probably run another close to a minute off the game clock as well, as we played just about 6 minutes here in this fourth quarter.
Third and goal for the Bobcats. Ball at the 3.
Bowling Green trying to punch it in here. Third and goal. Again, a high snap. Brakefield going to take it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. Nick Brakefield for 3 yards. 5:48 to go here in the fourth, and Bowling Green makes it a little bit closer at 48-12. And we'll see if they can get the 2-point conversion here. Nope, they're going to go for the extra point as Niemeyer on the kick. Bad snap. Goes to the ground, throws, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by number 12, Logan Bulig. So the extra point no good. 48-12, 5 minutes to play here in the fourth on TribCast.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Ben Kim kicks off, hits the up man with it. That's number 5, Damian Holland. And we're down to 3:45 to play in this ball game, and Monroe City will take over 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Bobcats with 3:40 on the clock, trailing 48-12 here in the final game, football game of 2018 on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Well, good luck to Monroe City and Clark County. They'll face each other next week. Nothing official yet, but it's all but done here, as both lead big in the fourth quarters. They get into the Bobcats secondary. Gain of 9 for Pennywell on first down, and we're down under 3.5 minutes to play. Tristan Smith on the tackle. Number 75 for the Bobcats. Someone is rocking a boombox somewhere here close. It's not the PA, that's for sure. I think they have a no music policy out of the press box during the games, and this one's stopped by number 12 for the Bobcats, Javen Moore. Down to the 45-yard line. So the Bobcats will have their season come to an end at 7-4. Monroe City will improve to 10-1 over the first 11 weeks of the season and continue on into the district championship game. Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame coming up in just about 2 minutes, barring any more timeouts. 2:12 on the clock here in the final quarter. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff inside, and about another 7 yards by Painter. Kelson, 5'9" running back. 2nd and just over 2.
7-yard gain, 2nd down, 3 for the Panthers.
Minute and a half to play. They get the first down here. They can kneel it out, I think. Second and 2 for the Panthers. We're down to minute 20. There's another yard for Painter. It'll be 3rd and 1. Minute 7 left in this district semifinal. Bowling Green trailing big, 48-12. Final minute. Play clock down to 15. As they break the huddle, get to the line at 10 left. They'll use it all. Looking for a yard. Come to the near side. They've got it. The first down and brought down. And that'll do it for this ball game. They'll won't even have to run another play as the game clock's under 22. Play clock hasn't started yet. This ball game is over. a 36-point win for Monroe City over your Bowling Green Bobcats as the Bobcats season comes to an end here in the district semifinal. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone. It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
So the Bobcats fall in this one as the teams will come together for a postgame prayer, 48-12, and it'll be the Monroe City Panthers, the 1 seed, taking on the 2 seed Clark County Indians next week for a district title from Langford Field here at Monroe City High School. 7 o'clock kickoff if you want to come out and see how this district wraps up, as Monroe City looking to further themselves in the Class 2 state tournament after being in the championship game of the Class 1 tournament the last couple of years, winning it all last year in 2017. Let's go through the final numbers in this one, or our final scoring report, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. 48-12 our final. It was 26-6 at the half. The only touchdown of the first half for Bowling Green came with 2:40 left in the second quarter. A 41-yard pass from Callahan to Matt Kay. 2-point conversion, no good. And that was the only score for the Bobcats. Didn't start off any better in the second half after a failed onside kick attempt for Monroe City. The first pass that Callahan unleashed went right into the hands of Holland. So just 11 seconds into the second half, they're set up deep in Bowling Green territory. An 18-yard run on the very next play by Batzel makes it 34-6 and really took the wind out of the sails of the Bobcats. 11:44 to go in the third quarter. They're now down by 28. Bowling Green had to punt away their next possession, and then on the fifth play of the next drive for Monroe City, Hayes connects with KKO. That's Kalen Kendrick O'Brien, the 6'1" wide receiver, for a 30-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. 40-6 at that point. 8:33 to go in the third quarter. Onside kick successful this time for Monroe City, and it took them 4 plays. Hayes to Biscoe for 31 yards. 2-point conversion by Bansell is good. 48-6 with 6:34 to go in the third. Bowling Green punts their next possession away. Monroe City gets it back, turns it over on downs to start the fourth quarter. And the final score of the ball game, a Bowling Green touchdown. Nick Brakefield with a 3-yard run. Extra point, no good, as the snap was bad, so Niemeyer couldn't get the kick off. And that is our final, 48-12. The final touchdown comes with 5:48 to go in the final quarter of the season. So there's your scoring update, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. And again, it'll be Monroe City against Clark County next week, as Clark County getting ready to finish off Palmyra up 36-0 in the fourth quarter up at Clark County High School in that beautiful field. So district championship pretty much set, as Monroe City will take on the 2 seed Clark County in 1 week. we're done until basketball season tips off here on TribCast. Thank you to all the coaches, the athletes, and everyone who's watched TribCast here in the fall. Another championship season with the Bowling Green Lady Cats winning the state softball title last week in Springfield. So it seems like every part of every year we've gone to see a championship game in the last 10 years here on TribCast, and hopefully we can repeat that again in our 10th season of basketball coming up in just about a month here on TribCast. So for everyone at the Trib, thank you for watching, and look for free downloadable photos from all our area teams right here on thepeoplestribune.com. Good night, everybody.